What's going on, YouTube? Well, I'm over on the Dice Dojo Facebook page checking out, like all the stuff people put up at the dojo, and I ran into a character on there who goes by Aaron, who is a fellow YouTuber who does the Cool Guys Nation. Had no clue he does his own YouTube channel. So we started talking, and we got a game in of Warhammer Fantasy. He wants to do one of Warhammer Fantasy, and he wants to do one of Age of Sigmar. Um, Unfortunately, he didn't have his equipment set up and everything for the video, for video sake for his side. So he said we will have that up on his Age of Sigmar video though. So, but the cool thing is, yeah, we got a game in. It's a small game, 1,500 points. We're gonna play 1,500 points. My orcs and goblins versus his Empire army. We're gonna play the same exact list on the Age of Sigmar side and see how that goes. So we're gonna go over what I have coming in the game right now. I have two Doom Divers. I have a Spear Chukka. I also have a unit of about 29 to 30 Savage Orc Biggins with my three heroes in the front. My three characters in the front is actually two characters in the front. I don't have my Black Orc boss, but I do have a Savage Orc Shaman with the Lucky Shrunken Head, and then I have my Savage Orc boss with Mork's War Banner. So over here I have six trolls, and then I have my Mangler Squig, and of course I have Lord Chickenhead. I always have to bring Lord Chickenhead. Why not? And then for him, he brought these guys. I don't even know their names. I think they're like handgunners on horses. I don't know. But there's six of them on each unit, so 12 each. And then he has these guys over here. He actually forgot a whole infantry block, which instead of just saying fuck it and not playing, he just decided to switch some characters around here. So that's what we did. So it might be off on the 25% core unit and 50% special. Over here he has this guy right here. The Hurricanum, that's what it is. And then he also has two cannons here, unit of like militia archers or whatever they're called. And I think that's about it. For magic, I got here we go, Gazemork, Foot of Gork, and Fist of Gork. And I didn't take a level 2. And as for him, I don't. He has a couple spells from the Hurricanum. I don't think he has a wizard in any of his units. We're going to turn 1. Actually, we're doing Vanguards first. He goes ahead and he does his Pistoliers over here. They moved up. They reformed so they could get they could clear that rock that's in the way, and that ended up blocking Chickenhead's movement. So I did win the first roll off, so it's going my turn. I didn't take my Vanguard with Chickenhead just because, again, he kind of blocked what he could do from my Vanguard. So I'm just going to go ahead and charge with Chickenhead. I was like, fuck it. So it's turn 1, I got it, and I'm going to go ahead and get in. He does a stand and shoot since he's quick to fire, shoots all his shots, and I believe not a single one wounds Chickenhead. Over here I did have the Mangler just move up right at the gut. Magic phase, I throw up a shit ton of dice onto Foot of Gork, and I don't think it goes off. I got a very shitty roll. So we're going to go into Doom Divers. Doom Divers, oh, he does have this unit of Knights here. I'm sorry, I must have missed this picture. He has his unit of Knights with Luther Huss in the unit. So, and I think it's like 12 of them. So I have both Doom Divers shooting at him, and sure enough, I clip off 3 of them, and that would be that for shooting. We're going to go into close combat. Close combat over here. He goes ahead and attacks Chickenhead. I take 0 wounds from Chickenhead. Chickenhead kills 3 of them, and charge and I kill 3. It's going to cause a panic, and they're going to run, and Chickenhead runs them off the board, and that is turn 1. We're going to go into turn 1 Empire. Now, he can't declare charge onto the Mangler. He does have his other Pistoliers on the left side of the building, which you can't see right now. Actually, here's a picture of them. So they're going to move up closer towards my war machines. He moves up his militia. He has like the hand weapon ones coming up the gut. And magic phase, he gets 7 power dice or 6 power dice. I can't see, my picture's blurry. It'll come up clear in a minute though. Anyways, he's going to go ahead and do his magic missile from here at my Savage Orc block, and it gets it's a strength 8 hit, does like multiple wounds and shit like that. And after much debate, he ended up switching his target off and saying, "Fuck that! I'm not gonna hit them. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the Mangler." So he shoots the Mangler and it kills him. Um, as for over here, he does a buff with Luther Huss, which basically gives them, I think, a 6 up board or a 5 up board, something like that. Basically, this buffs up Luther Huss's unit here. And we're going to go to Shooting Phase. Shooting Phase, he goes ahead and he shoots his Pistoliers, and it does nothing at my Doom Diver. I think it was just pot shots at my Doom Divers or my Savages. Over here, he's going to go ahead and shoot his Handgunners. His Handgunners end up doing 2 wounds to my Savages. My Savages get 2 ward saves. He's going to go ahead and shoot his Cannons. His Cannons, the first one misfires and blows up. The second one misfires and blows up. That is some Doom Diver luck right there. That is crazy. Ah, man. And it's going to start off Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. I just move these guys up a bit. I don't even charge. I move Chicken Head up to the side flank. He has nothing to do since the cannons are immobilized. And we're going to go into Magic. I don't know why my pictures are showing up blurry on my side, so I can't even tell you what that is, but you can see it yourself. I go ahead and I throw up 4 dice onto the Gaze of Mork. It goes off and he dispels it. So then I throw up the rest of the dice onto the Foot of Orc, only a small one, only 1 bounce. And sure enough, it hits direct hit onto. No, it doesn't hit direct hit. It drifts off a little bit. It ends up wounding 3 guys, and he ward saves them, and they are fine. So we're gonna go into Shooting Phase. Shooting Phase, I go ahead and shoot at the Doom Divers at his Inner Circle Knights here, and I pick off 3 guys. That's awesome. And then it's going to be his turn. Empire turn 2. He's going to go ahead and charge his Militia into the Trolls. He's going to go ahead and charge a huge charge from his Knights into my Savages, and he moves these guys up to my Doom Diver over here. He connects in over here against my Trolls. He connects in over against my Savages, which was crazy. It was a huge charge. And these guys with the guns and the bows are going to go ahead and face off at Chicken Head. Magic Face, he gets 12 power dice, which is huge. He throws up some buffs onto Luther Huss's unit again. I think it's like plus strength, plus toughness, or plus something. And it's just going to go straight into Shooting Phase because he didn't really have much else for Magic to do. He's going to shoot his Pistoliers at Chicken Head, and he ends up getting a shit ton of attacks and wounds. He ends up doing 5 wounds. I ward save 3 of them, and 2 of them get through, which hurts. His archers here are going to go ahead and shoot at Chicken Head, and they end up killing Chicken Head. That's some fucking bullshit. They're only like strength 3, and I have a 3-up armor, and he ended up killing Chicken Head. But they didn't like the fact that he's mocking the Empire with a Demigryph head on his woof. That's what it is. Just what it is. Over here, his Pistoliers are going to go ahead and shoot at my Doom Diver, and they put 1 wound onto my Doom Diver. Then these guys over here, since they charged, they're going to go ahead and attack and kill 4 of my Savages. My Savages go back and they just kill like 3 of his Knights. And they have, I put 1 wound onto Huss. It is going to be, and that is actually, the guy that's left there is actually his BSB, so it's 2 characters left. They're going to run, so the BSB dies. And when he runs, I chase, and Luther Huss actually gets away by an inch. Over here, the Trolls just demolished that whole group. As you can see, one's in his hand, and they're going to run as well and chase him down. We're going to go into Orcs and Goblins turn 3. Orcs and Goblins turn 3, I continue chasing Luther Huss, and I chase him off the board. Over here, the Trolls, they're going to go ahead and charge into the side flank of the Militia with the bows over there, and that's just going to be brutal. And he picks up a new guy. Magic Face, 10 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up 5 dice onto the Fist of Gork. He dispels it. I throw up, that's it. I really can't do much else because I'm facing the wrong way. Shooting Phase, I'm going to go ahead and shoot my Doom Diver. He gets a wild shot, which basically shoots him over here and gets him literally into the Hurricaneum. It hits, it clips, and this is the second time that's happened, which is very fucking random. Anyways, it does 3 wounds onto the Hurricaneum. That's crazy. And then over here, the close combat, the Trolls just destroyed the the archers, and they're going to overrun. They clip into the rear of the militia with handguns, and that is going to be that. It's going to be his turn, turn 3. He's going to go ahead and charge his guys into the Doom Diver and destroy the Doom Diver. Magic phase, he gets a couple dice, going to go ahead and do the strength 8 hit, or he does like a template weapon over here onto my savages, and that's when I pull out the... He's like, it's the end of the game, dude. He's like, I haven't got much more. Your trolls just killed like my whole side over there. And I was like, yep. So he's gonna go ahead and throw this into the savages, hopefully killing a bunch of savages. And I'm like, dude, I got Mork's War Banner. I got magic resistance like D6 plus my ward, and it goes off anyways. And he kills off 2 guys, and that's through the ward and everything. But it was a massacre. The Orcs and Goblins got a huge victory. It was a quick game, actually. Holy crap. And I'm looking forward to doing the Age of Sigmar video just to see the differences of what I brought versus what he brought, and how much of a change it does in Age of Sigmar. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed this, hit the like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Cool Guys Nation. He puts up videos as well on 40K, as well as Age of Sigmar and some fantasy, I believe. And then he also went to Mini Wargaming, so he has a video with them as well, just currently. So anyways, guys, take care, peace. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Forgot to mention my MVP. My MVP will go to the trolls, basically because they took out that whole right side of humans. The savages took out the knights, which is pretty badass, and Chickenhead took out the pistoliers, which is pretty badass. But Chickenhead died, and the savages really did outnumber the knights after the knights had been weakened. The trolls were just dominating, so I'm giving it to the trolls. If you guys have any comments or feedback, leave it in the comment section below. See you in the next video. Peace again.